Hey guys, this is Brian again. Welcome to the Cold Coffee Podcast, or the Brew, as we like to call it. We are here. Jaren actually made it this time. Jaren, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jaren. I'm a graphic designer. I'll be floating in and out, so you guys will hear me every once in a while on these guys. So
You need to speak up, Jaren. You're very, very quiet. We are here week 2 of our podcast. Again, bear with us. We're all fairly new to this whole thing, so we're going to see how we do.
We're pumping the content out. It's going to be out this weekend.
We're trying. We just got our website up. For those of you that follow us on Facebook, we just got our website up. I don't even know the URL, Jaren.
it's coldcoffee.businesscatalyst.com.
Yes. And it doesn't do anything right now. We don't have any links or anything. But it's a website, and we're working towards it.
And if you want to see pretty pictures of our faces, they are on there.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Feel
pretty.
free.
I don't know how pretty they are, but we do what we can. But yeah, welcome back. I hope you guys are following, listening. When we release our first one, we're gonna definitely get some comments back, and then we'll definitely tailor to what you guys want us to talk about. But our big news that we have this week, we don't have a drum roll. Yeah, it's just gonna destroy the mic. Is all the stuff that the Xbox has taken back, and we're so excited about.
Yeah, well, I was looking up, all the news and everything, and I have to admit, at first, I was pissed off with Microsoft. I mean, the Xbox looked like it was going to be unuser-friendly, just spying on you in your living room, crazy.
I was just gonna stand there naked.
Media whore.
Just
like,
stand there, just be like, whatever. You like what you see? You gotta pay for it.
Spying on you, recording videos, etc. But they've recently reversed all of their DRM stuff, which is amazing because that way, you can trade games, you can buy used games, which is huge for the market. I was talking to one of the managers I know at a GameStop, and they were telling me that almost 75% of their sales is just used games.
Yeah.
So that's a huge market that they would be losing out on. And also, earlier this week or last week, they were talking how, they didn't really have anything set up for the indie stuff. And now they are allowing self-publishing again. And I mean, they're pretty much reversing all the poor decisions that they originally made. So
Yeah.
it's either there are terrible people who are...
It is Microsoft.
Yeah, who are coming back and being like, we're wrong, or it's the greatest marketing ploy that they've ever pulled off.
Well, it's pretty smart to think about it. I mean, the indie gaming is a huge part of the Sony industry.
You mean?
Or
the Sony industry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and that was their big thing during E3, that all the indie gaming and everything as well.
Right.
So now Microsoft's coming back with that, and of course game sharing. That's always a big market as well.
Huge.
So.
Well, I really like the Twitch feature that they're adding. Super excited. We're going to be launching a Twitch pretty soon. Once we start getting some time, some new games. But we're going to launch a Twitch site, or we're going to have a Twitch site where you guys can watch us play or come and play with us. Because honestly, we'll probably need all the help we can get. But it really depends. And I think that's really cool that Xbox has released that, so we can actually. I can stream how horrible I am playing Call of Duty, where I unload a full clip at a guy and he runs at me and hits me with a knife, and you guys can all go, wow, Brian's an idiot. And that'll be really fun. And then of course with the Twitch, I'll be able to get live updates, and we'll be able to get live feeds or, comments from you guys, which will be so much fun, and the feedback is always needed.
So are they doing a straight from console to Twitch thing? Okay.
They have a straight from console to Twitch thing. They released that with the Xbox when they did the Xbox thing before E3.
Okay.
Which was kind of cool, but at the same time, I kind of got worried that there was going to be so much happening that I would have no idea what was happening in the game.
Yeah.
Which, knowing my luck, that probably would happen, and I'd get distracted. I'd be like, ooh, shiny, what? Where? And then run off and get myself killed over in
Oh my
corner.
god, can I climb this?
Yeah. Hey, you've seen me try that. I'm very good, very good at climbing. But
I remember in the first Halo, me and my
God.
buddies used to try to level climb every single map, and the one on the island, you get there and you're in the Warthog and stuff. We skipped the entire thing because we managed to get on top of the mountains and all the way to the end, just headlined. And the big, what are the big guys called? With the
hunters.
Yeah, the hunters. They didn't even spawn. And so we
Nice.
couldn't even trigger the event for the ship to come pick us up. It was amazing.
nice. No,
Awesome.
I never tried level climbing. I was absolutely horrible at it, so I just kind of gave up.
We'd always go racing the warthogs when we did that level. So
Yeah, and like the whole drifting feature, like just come around a corner. I could never drive. I always got told I wasn't allowed to drive, so I would just sit in the gun and shoot things.
Those things had the most ridiculous controls
I know,
I've ever
right?
seen in a
So
vehicle.
awesome.
But when you got used to it, they were really good.
you're like, this is so intuitive.
Right,
What?
exactly.
Did you see the company? I think they're in Australia. Don't quote me on that, but they actually made their own Warthog.
Well, I know that they did make one for Forward Unto Dawn.
Oh no,
Yeah,
they made a
that
real
was
one.
really
No,
cool.
but they actually had one before that with the full 4-wheel control.
Oh,
Yeah.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh my
I heard
god.
there's 6 pedals when there's only 4 directions.
Yes. That's how I feel whenever I play those games. We haven't really been playing, or at least I've been playing League of Legends. I haven't really been playing anything new. I just started.
Tell us,
it.
Brian. Tell us
Oh,
about your experience at
God.
League of Legends.
So I'm horrible at it. I'm very, very, very aggressive, and you can't be very
aggressive.
Yeah, you can't be aggressive in the game. I found that out. I will seriously run forward and try to kill everything when I probably shouldn't run forward, and so I always get laughed at or yelled at. Usually yelled at by my fellows that I play with, and it's bad, but
It's
it's
okay.
fun. It's a fun game. I won't give it that. I won't diminish that. It's an absolute blast. I just I like to kill things, and you can't kill it all the time.
That's one of the things I've noticed about the online gaming community is, I love multiplayer games. I rarely play single player mode anymore, but I mean, internet plus being anonymous equals you're a dickhead.
Yeah.
So
No, I mean, shoot, we can say as much as we want. We were laughing the other night. Something might spawn of this. We're not quite sure. And I actually found a way to get us emails within 10 minutes. They're called 10-minute emails. You get them for 10 minutes. And we can create users' accounts based on that.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
shit.
I know what you're talking
Yes.
about.
We're not going to release what it is, but it might involve us getting in trouble on the internet often.
it's a good thing.
It's an awesome thing. It's going to be great. And we'll preference this. Not everything we say is true or real.
But it will be recorded.
It will
so-
be recorded and it will be awesome. But yeah, it'll be fun. 10-minute emails. Look that up. It looks pretty cool.
You'll have to remind me.
Isn't it
of it.
like
Yeah.
squirrel mail or something? Like
Yeah, possibly. I don't know. I'll have to look
Possibly,
them
maybe.
up.
Yeah.
I think it's called 10-minute emails. I don't know.
but yeah, we're gonna be fucking around on the internet for your viewing pleasure. It's gonna be amazing.
Yes, and we don't live anywhere. No one knows where we live, except for all of those who actually know us for real. But yeah, you don't know where we live.
So shh.
Winky face. I can't really do emoticons here.
Like they can't find that out on the web.
Shh.
All you need is one good posted 4chan, and they'll find where you are, pictures of you
Asshole of the
naked,
internet.
and like your top
Hey,
10
I
favorite
got all of those removed, sir.
I've never even taken a naked
Ah,
picture. How'd they get that?
I got every single one of those removed.
Welcome to the Cold Coffee Podcast, where
Yeah.
we lie.
What? Never.
We don't lie. We extend the truth.
It's called embellishing. Look it up. It's like you're not actually cheating on your homework. You just actively reference the person next to you. I'm actively referencing a test. He's right next to me. I'm not cheating. I'm just actively referencing it.
It's okay if you cite him at the end.
Just make sure it's MLA format or
You just like lying through the whole test. Refer to Jason next to me.
yeah. Have you never done that before?
Oh
No.
my god.
Teachers don't like that. I mean, I'm trying to work them in. It's a new theory that we're trying.
Probably
It might work.
I know cheating is bad, but probably the worst was art history.
Oh.
I literally had the answers on a paper on the floor in front of me, and the two people next to me all shared those answers.
We did that. We did that in high school. What we did is we put our answers on our flip-flops, and we would then slide our flip-flop out into the middle of the aisle, and the four of us would then look at it, and then when the teacher would walk up, because we'd all be looking down at the aisle, when she walked up to see what we were looking at, he or she, depending on the teacher or the class.
This is equal opportunity podcast.
What we would do, equal opportunity. We do not discriminate. I was going to say something horrible, but I actually won't. We would then slide our foot. We would then, we'd see her walk up. We'd take our foot and we'd put it back in on our flip-flop and pull the flip-flop back. And 4 years running in high school. I did graduate in 4 years, not 5. High five for me.
Woo.
And I know, right?
Well, with your flip-flop strategy.
Yeah, flip-flop strategy was awesome. But we all managed to pass every class.
I had a buddy who was a graphic design major, and what he would do to cheat was he would print out labels for like Gatorade bottles.
Yeah, and if
with
you're
all
a
the
teacher,
answers on them.
If you're a teacher, ignore 100% of what we're saying. This has never happened in any classroom ever.
I
Not once.
legitimately passed
Not even
all my
once.
classes.
But yeah, you did legitimately pass. I've passed all of mine ish.
I just finished my summer class.
Yay, summer
Yep,
class.
I got an A. It was Principles of Management.
Ooh.
So I can manage you assholes.
We need it.
I'm your CEO, so you can suck it. But yeah, no, it's fun, and this is the thing, especially with the way technology is. Teachers, good luck. I mean, high five, but it's gonna happen.
Do everything you can to make it fun so they don't cheat.
Exactly. Let them learn it. Like
Just don't give them tests.
Well, actually, I would love that. But like our law class, he gave us the answers to the test.
Right.
All you had to do was just read it and then study it and go, oh, okay, here we go.
The people that failed that test were
Retarded.
yeah.
I mean, no offense if you are.
Failures. That's a good word for
No,
it.
I think failures. Like, and he would go over the test, and then we would post the study guide with the answers
on Facebook.
And say, okay, class, here's what he said. Here's the answer to this. Here's the answer to this. And honestly, if you couldn't memorize it in the week that he gave us to, there's something wrong with you and you probably shouldn't be in college. Just saying.
And we're going to take the soapbox away from Brian now.
Don't go to school. No.
Have you been playing anything this week, Jaron?
I have not. I've been busy working on our website and other things, so...
Which looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super excited about that.
I plan to plug in tomorrow and work some more on it, so...
Nice.
Hopefully we'll actually have content. What?
What?
Working links, yay!
Yay, working links.
Yeah, I haven't worked on anything lately. I did watch a 13-minute trailer for Assassin's Creed 4.
Ooh.
Oh, so excited.
So stoked.
the
90
Black
days.
Flag?
Yeah, Black Flag.
Okay.
Is it 90 days?
90 days away. I am
Really?
so stoked.
Oh my God.
Launches the same day as the Xbox One. So
Yeah, you guys probably aren't going to hear from us for a few days. Just warning.
we'll have a game review in like a day for that one. It's amazing. Buy it. God damn it.
We love it. Bye.
10 seconds reviews. We love it. Buy it.
And there was also...
That's like a 4-second review. I actually like that. We should try that.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we're going to try 4-second reviews. This game sucked. Done.
If you,
Well, I
guys,
still like it.
if you guys don't like it, we'll quit it.
That'll be short-lived, yeah. But then there was also some new game footage for Watch Dogs, which I'm also excited
I'm
for.
excited
So-
for that one, too.
I have that pre-ordered with my PS4. So
Can you order new gen already?
They're staggering the pre-orders right now. So like they have like 3 days a month where you can hop in and pre-order, and then they quit pre-orders. So and they're trying to stagger it so that way, like when it actually comes out, instead of having like the Wii U fiasco where they ran out of systems for people who pre-ordered them, they're like, it'll be like 1 week. This section of people who pre-ordered get it. The next week, the next section get it, and so on and so forth.
That makes a lot more sense.
So, but they're like backed up to like March or something right now. So it's going to be
Jesus.
ridiculously hard to get a hold of a next-gen console.
Well, that's why I went through Best Buy, and if mine's not there,
Yeah.
I can kick and scream and go, meh. Granted, I work there, so I can't really do that too hard.
Well, and Xbox One pre-orders are still cut off at Best Buy. PS4 you can still pre-order, so if you want it, go get one. So
yeah, Best Buy. You go to your local Best Buy, pre-order your PS4.
I have my Wii U. I'm happy.
Yeah, you got that. So
Nintendo's brilliant though because they put out a console with no games.
That makes no sense at all.
It's I loved at E3 how they announced they just kind of did all their like background stuff and they were like, listen, we got shit coming for you. It's cool. Like everybody calm the fuck down, but. You know, there's
shit's
only
coming. It's
right?
like that's all they
There's
have.
only like 15 games out for it, and I own them all.
Well,
and
I was confused because everybody's like, "Well, Nintendo's not gonna have a conference," and they still did, didn't they?
Well, they had the behind the scenes stuff where they made that YouTube video where it was just all like. They did a huge, like, internet conference instead of, like, a live, you know, we're on the stage, we're gonna, you know, it's
all
a penis
they
we're
measuring
gonna dance
contest.
around and we're gonna have fireworks. Yeah,
So,
fireworks.
but this year what they basically did was, like, listen, we don't need to show you shit. All we need to tell you is that there's a new Super Smash Bros.
Yeah, but that's
sold now.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Now I've got to
I
get a Wii U. Fuck.
I need to repurchase 3DS for Pokemon X and Y. That's the only thing from Nintendo.
That's
that
also
I'm gonna
coming
purchase.
out in October.
Yep.
October,
Dude, I'm gonna
I
be
won't
broke.
exist.
Yeah, Jaren won't be on
we
the
will
podcast.
disappear.
We'll try to do a podcast, but what you'll probably hear is clicking and going, "Oh, dude, did you just beat my guy? Yeah, fuck you.
Did you catch that?
Did you?
Oh, damn it!
You missed it. You didn't catch the Mewtwo. Oh shoot.
X and Y is. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
Like,
I mean, yeah. It's gonna be beautiful.
innovation for the first time in
Yeah.
years
And
from Game Freak.
I pray,
Oh my God.
and I still.
Well, and yeah,
I still rub my little my little Pikachu belly, kind of like the Buddha belly.
I thought you were going somewhere completely different with
No.
that statement.
No.
awkward.
I was not. No, I said every night, you know, I pray that Nintendo will officially release a 3D RPG not on a handheld.
Oh,
And we're not saying that this isn't possible because we
I know.
may or may not have seen the figures for the possibility of
Yes.
a new Pokemon game.
Yes.
But
which you have to show me.
Officially,
I haven't seen that.
yeah.
officially unconfirmed, confirmed, unconfirmed.
Yes.
But we, you know, I really hope that they release something like that because that would then skyrocket Nintendo's. I mean, especially from older gamers like us. I mean, shoot, I'm 26 and I still play Pokemon.
Well, even the newest generation, I mean, Nintendo's still going towards kids for Pokemon. That's their one of their big audiences there. So
Which, I mean, 700 something Pokemon, I don't know. I like the 150, but 151. Excuse me, 151.
You're
Well, they're
excused. God
they're
bless you.
adding another 100, so it's
God.
at least.
Yeah.
Although there's supposedly only like 2 or 3 legendaries in this new version.
Yeah, but there are like 80.
Unlike the 12
how
you've
many
had in the
freaking
last
80,
generations.
What is it, like 80 something legendary total now?
Yeah, at least.
That
Well,
means it's not legendary. I mean, if there are 80 of them, it's like, oh, okay, it's just a very rare Pokemon.
Black and White, it was like, oh, I'm in a cave. Hey, look at that. It's a legendary Pokemon. Like,
I don't have that one.
I'm
Where's
just
that come
happening to walk through this field and, oh, look at that. Like,
Yeah, it got a little.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and
Yeah.
the thing that Nintendo actually came out with at a press conference at some point and said that the reason that they're not releasing an RPG for, you know, the Wii or the Wii U or, you know, on the TV is because that's what sells the handhelds.
Yeah.
Is
Well, and-
Pokemon. Like,
The main creator was talking about how the handhelds supposedly have the social aspect that he wants people to have. He wants people to be social face to face, not so much over
Right.
a console. And so that was his
Yeah,
big reason
but
for denying ever.
Imagine
having
if
an
we could
RPG,
log
so.
in and the three of us could run around and play like in the same world. Like, dude, that's my Pokemon. No, fuck you, that's mine. My Pokemon. Like you do right after each other.
It would be absolutely amazing.
Sorry, kind of for the ears, I spiked a little bit, but you know, no, that would be so much fun. Kind of like Elder Scrolls is doing.
Well, yeah, there was actually a free.
Which guess who got his beta key? Guess who got his beta key?
There was
You can
actually
fuck
a,
right off.
there was actually a project by somebody that was free that you could actually log in and play through the first original like red and blue versions in the same world with everybody.
Yeah, they made
But,
that. Yeah, it was an MMO on the computer or something.
Yeah, it was
It was an
like
emulated ROM like
Yeah.
MMO, and It was interesting.
I tried to play it, but I just couldn't get it to work. It kept breaking on me.
I just didn't get as interested into it. I don't know. It was that many people in the world at one time. It needs to be managed.
Yeah.
If they do something.
Well,
like
you need
that,
to have dedicated servers like most MMO games do. You know, everyone has a specific server. Once that server's full, you can't let anyone else in.
Yeah.
Well, I like
type stuff.
I like Watch Dogs version of it. Like, you can play online or you can choose not to, and if you do, it limits how many people can be in your game. And so you have the chance of running into them, or you could just never see them.
Yeah.
That's
I like that
possibility,
idea.
so.
That's kind of cool.
Do we know how Destiny is going to work with their MMO feature?
I have no idea.
Because I
Destiny,
saw
the way-
I saw the E3 thing where you could like drop into somebody else's world and play with them, but are you
Yeah.
constantly online or is it?
That's how it seemed. It seemed like you could play a local game with your friends, and not even locally, on live or whatever. And then, like, at the very end of it, they had a world event.
Right.
So
Yeah.
just all these people showed up and were attacking this
Okay.
giant
So kind of like in
monster.
Guild Wars 2, how, I mean, for people who have ADD like myself, it is the best leveling system ever. You basically run around, you do your quest, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, world event. Oh, I'm going to go do this. Oh, I'm going to go kill pumpkins, or I'm going to go, whatever. And then you go back to your quest. Oh, okay, I got to finish this quest. I'm a little closer now. Like,
Yeah.
that would be
Defiance
awesome.
tried to do that, the game,
That's what I
but
heard.
it just they didn't pull it off. Like it was they did the big world events, Defiance did, and it was awesome because there'd be arc falls and you'd go and there'd be bugs and crazy shit trying to kill you. And then you'd go back to questing and it was just like, oh my god, like collect 10 feet. You know what I mean? Like it was just kill 10 boars. Like the questing in Defiance was so boring. I played it for a good week or two because I really do love the show.
Yeah.
And I love that they were trying to push out that MMO with the show and, do it concurrently, but it just didn't work. Like, the graphics were really unimpressive. The gameplay was just meh, so...
Here's our first game review right there.
Yeah. Sorry, Defiance. Meh.
I give you a
get
5
a
out of
meh.
meh.
I think we should set our system like that. Awesome. Meh. Don't buy it.
God damn it.
God damn it. I think that's gonna be our. I think
There
that'll
you
be
have,
our
you have our official scale.
two thumbs above me. No, I don't know. I'm really excited for some of the new gen stuff. Like I can't.
I think
wait.
there's a lot of new, different stuff that's happening, especially in the like online scenario. You've got huge open world with a lot of the racing games. You've got different gunfight type stuff. What was the one? It's like post-apocalyptic. You can have a team. Oh fuck! I wrote it down.
Was that
It's one I'm
Defiance?
getting.
No. Titanfall.
Not Titanfall.
Oh, Titanfall.
Titanfall looks fucking sweet.
What about Project Spark?
They were in New York.
Oh, that was the new Tom Clancy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh, that could be.
can't
fun.
remember what it was called either, but yeah.
Yeah,
Is it
'cause
like a Splinter
literally
Cell?
They're going
No.
through a mission as a group,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden they're being attacked by some other group, and then
And then they break off.
They break
Yeah.
off. I don't know how
I've been
big
waiting
of a
for a
world
game
that
like
is,
that.
but
That could
it
be
seemed
really
like you
fun.
could go from New York to Manhattan, and I don't
It's
know
yeah,
from
all
there.
over the
Manhattan
place.
is New York.
Well,
It's
they
an
were in a
island
different
on-
whatever.
Yeah,
Shut
I'm
up.
just
You know
saying.
what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
It was that big world.
Okay, you can just run around in Manhattan, all of Manhattan.
And see, I've been waiting for a game like that where it's like, okay, I'm a lone survivor, and there's people who are also playing online who legit want to kill me,
So,
but I still have to gather supplies and shit.
Arma
Yeah,
2,
and
Arma
that's how
2
it was.
DayZ. They actually have that. Arma 2 DayZ. It's a mod right now. They're going to be releasing shortly, I think.
Didn't they try to alpha, and they were like, nope. It's
Yeah,
just
I
kinda-
think that's kind of what happened. It got really out of hand.
We'll just cover that one.
But basically, it's a zombie survival day game. Like you log in with your friends, or you go in by yourself. You can kill everyone else, or you can just go hunt zombies.
I saw the-
It is awesome.
I saw the Escapist review that, the Yahtzee.
Yeah.
Zero punctuation. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
yeah.
He was talking about how I got he spawns in the middle of nowhere and then suddenly somebody snipes him.
Yeah, no, and that happens. Like, and it's infuriating. But at the same time, like one of the servers that I played on with some of my friends, we were able to build our own little base camp. Like, we built a little mini city that only we were able to access. So anything that we have, we were able to run in and put it in our house, which is locked. And so we were able to save stuff. So even if we died, we'd able to run back and get it.
Nice.
And so we built our own little city, and then all of a sudden houses started to pop up around us, and so that was not too fun because then we had to fight our way out every time.
You have that dickhead just sitting in
Oh
the
my
attic
God.
sniping you.
See, for me, it was a
Campers.
rocket. It was a rocket launcher.
It's a legitimate strategy.
Yeah, it is. No, this dude with a rocket launcher would keep running up, and I'm like, God. You
please
or he'd
stop?
like go and pop my tires of my car that I put in my garage, and so I couldn't drive anywhere. So he'd run up and just when I was off, and so I'd repair it, and I'd find his house because I knew who it was because it was the only other house out there. I'd find him. I'd basically you can't burn the house down. I wish you could. I know.
Damn it.
I know.
Molotov.
And so I'd go chase him down. I'd pop his tires of his truck. I'd steal whatever he had in his truck, and then I'd put it in my truck, or I'd put it in my house, and then he would come over and like pull the truck out of the garage and drive it off, and I'm like, God, because I never had a vehicle.
Contest going on.
Yeah, it sounds like Grand Theft Auto with zombies.
Yeah, no, it basically is. It gets to that point. The only issue that I had was Arma 2. The control system is so extensive.
Well, they tried to make it so realistic to the point where they pulled it off.
No, they did.
Like-
and it's impossible.
It was
freaking-
entirely too
Yeah,
realistic.
Exactly,
it's
yeah.
fucking
I
impossible.
now cannot survive a zombie.
Yeah.
apocalypse.
No, it's fucking
I found
impossible.
that.
Like, okay, to crouch, you have to hit this button, hold that button, and then tap 3. And by that time, all of your fingers are tied up, and you have to lick it like that. Okay, good. We got it.
Okay,
You know,
I think I got this. Hit F9. God damn it, I can't hit F9.
I am crouching now. Okay, now stand up and run. Oh, fuck. You know,
Ow.
but once, about 5 hours after, you get the game, you start playing it, you start figuring it out. Once you figure out the controls, 5 to 6 hours later, it's awesome.
That's just horrible right there.
No,
Like,
it really was.
Yeah.
a game shouldn't be that hard to get into. You shouldn't have to spend 5 hours to get into
Oh,
a game.
dude, the friends
that.
I was playing with, they were so angry at me for asking questions. I'm like, hey, so I'm standing over a body. How do I loot it?
I'm that guy that
hit F.
that skips the tutorial and is
No,
like,
I do too.
So wait, how'd you do that? Did you watch the tutorial?
No.
No, but there is no
Yeah.
tutorial. There's like a training session, and they're like, okay, this is how you shoot a gun. Sweet.
That's a
you point at-
tutorial right there.
No, but they didn't give you like the movements, like how you crouch, how you do this, how you pick up an item. It was just like point the gun down the field and pull the trigger. All right, I can do that.
Well,
You
I've always classified Arma as like, it's a dad game. You know what I mean? It's a game that your dad plays in his den, like, for hours at a time when he just doesn't want to, raise you.
Raise you? Dad, I'm hungry. I'm playing Arma 2. Go away.
Go away. But, it's extremely immersive, but not to the crowd that we are.
No.
No.
and I do like that factor of it, but yeah, it just is a little too tough.
A little too real. Shit just got real.
It
If you want to get PTSD from a game, you can play that.
Especially when you're riding a bicycle through town. Bicycle, mind you, not pedal bike. And your tires pop, and you have a horde of zombies chasing you.
Sounds like a good time to
Instant
me.
panic mode. Like, instant panic
A,
mode.
get off the bike and run. B, throw the bike at the zombies. Or C,
You
just
can't
die.
throw the bike at the zombies. I tried.
Well, how realistic is this game then?
It's not... Okay,
Apparently,
there are...
everything I would do, you can't do. You can't set the house on fire. Well, that's only natural that you would set a house on fire.
It's fun! I love the game.
Apparently, I'm an arson, too.
You are nice. But in that world, everything, all law and order is dead. So
You burn down a house, you get arrested. Like,
Well, seriously.
you have to spend 10
If
years
some
in
asshole's
prison.
coming around slashing my tires every night, I'd go set his house on fire. Hey, dickweed.
Molotov!
Molotov.
Yeah, no, that's basically
God.
what we wanted to do. It's a fun one, though. It's a fun one. Yeah.
No to Arma 2. You're not realistic enough, apparently, for my taste.
You're
so.
hyper-realistic, not realistic realism.
Jaren doesn't like you because he can't set stuff on fire.
Or
Which
throw
usually
mice,
I'm the guy who
seriously.
sets shit on fire. I'm the
Yeah,
one who's like,
I don't
ooh,
know.
let's light it on fire.
That
And-
just seems natural. In a game, especially zombies, fire is a natural...
No,
like-
you can get flamethrowers.
So then how can you not set a house on fire? I'm so confused by this
The
concept.
houses are protected by like a magical force that Harry Potter set up,
and you
And
like
he expelled your
set him on
armies.
fire.
Well, all right. Sorry, viewers. Jaren officially is setting stuff on fire now. He's gonna go light everything on fire in Arma 2.
You heard it here first. Fix that.
If there is a large fire in the western Colorado area, that's probably Jaren.
Not our fault.
Not our fault.
We've had enough rain. It's okay.
Yeah, we've had a ton of rain, which is awesome.
There's actually. Have you seen the pool?
Well, you just
the
told them
natural
where we
pool
live.
outside.
I said western Colorado. That could mean anywhere. And if all they have to do is look at our page and it says where we're located.
It does, yeah.
Outside of my apartment complex, there's like it's an area where you can walk your dog, but for some reason it's inclined and like
It's drainage ditch.
yeah, it's huge and it has grass and there's a tree growing out of it and stuff. So every time it rains, which has been raining a lot, it's a small pond and somebody put a blow up shark in there
Nice.
and anchored it to the ground.
Nice.
So
Brilliant.
it's just this little jaws like floating around the pool.
Brilliant.
It was so cool.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, another fun thing for those of you who like pranks, soap suds or dish soap in a fountain.
Don't try this at home.
Don't try it at home. Try it at someone else's home.
Or in your college.
What? That never happens to us once or twice a year, and it's never actually us.
Well, that's why they...
True.
I know, it's never us.
No, yeah.
It's
that's
brilliant, though.
But I was riding with Eric through the campus the other day, and he's like, "Oh, the fountain's actually on." I'm like, "Yeah, they had it off for 2 years because of the suds pranks."
Well, and also, not to mention the hobos that would take baths in it, and
Yes,
that one
that has
hobo who
happened,
kept
that has
shitting in
happened.
it.
What,
one of
really?
them kept
Yeah,
shitting.
somebody kept. It was on that fucking CMU confessions page or whatever,
Oh,
where this
well.
dude was just. I guess he kept pooping in the fountain. Like you got to be really drunk to do that. I'm just
I
saying.
don't even think
like-
you have to be drunk. You just have to be stupid.
Is that just a weird, like,
Yeah, it basically...
fetish? I like to defecate in, like,
in public
fountains.
places.
I'll just walk up, I
It's
just
a
look at
very
this and go,
specific
oh.
fetish.
It's a very specific fetish. Most people like whips and chains. This guy likes to defecate in fountains. It's,
I think we've got
that's-
I
I don't know.
I don't know how we got to this point, but
It is pretty late, and we've all had a long day of work.
except for me, I've been
sadly-
being lazy because I didn't
Lucky.
have class today.
Lucky.
Yeah, I know,
And
right?
sadly, none of us have been drinking right now.
No.
No, you've been drinking a little bit.
I had a beer.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
haven't had any
enough.
shots yet, but I'm planning on it after
Yeah, me too.
this.
I don't know. I think we're pretty much done for today, guys. Again, thanks for listening. If you have questions or comments, or you want us to cover something, or
Leave them in the comments below.
leave them in the comments below. And if you know, also if you see something that's really awesome and you just want to tell us about it, tell us about it. Message Cold Coffee on Facebook. We'll have a website area where
We
you
have
can.
a Twitter
website
account
place.
too. Which
Yeah, we have
need
a
to get up
Twi-
and
I'm-
running, but-
shut up.
It's
I don't
linked
know
on the
how to-
YouTube.
Yeah, I know. I
So-
don't know how to use it.
Oh, you
I did link it on the YouTube.
do
So.
you even know the
Yeah, I
account
got it on my
information to
phone.
log into?
Yeah,
that?
it's right
Hashtag
here.
cold coffee. Hashtag burn. Hashtag.
Yeah,
Hashtag.
I don't quite. Okay, I will admit to the users. I don't understand Twitter. I am not a teenage girl.
I don't know what a hashtag is.
I
like
don't know
told
what
you.
a hashtag is.
I had to read up on this. I literally
We're
googled
so
how
old.
to Twitter. I literally googled how to Twitter, and so a hashtag is a theme.
Okay.
So if you're referencing, say, comics,
Okay.
you hashtag comics. That's
Huh.
that's what that. That's
I
what a
just thought it
hashtag
was
is.
something
Okay.
that girls posted on when they were excited. Oh my god, this is
Hashtag
awesome.
happiness.
Happiness.
Hashtag girl hugs.
Hashtag
Rainbows.
LOL.
Kittens,
Hashtag
Unicorns.
pizza boobs.
pizza boobs.
What?
Titty sprinkles.
It is sprinkles.
Hashtag titty sprinkles.
No, it's one of those, like, I don't understand it, and I have it. We're working on it. I think I have 2 followers, maybe 3.
Oh, we should get a Google Plus as well.
Oh yeah, we're working on
we
that.
Watch
have-
for
we
that as
have-
well.
We have the Gmail account, coldcoffeecomics@gmail.com, so that'll link you to our Google Plus.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, we have one?
Yeah.
Yes, I had to make one to make the YouTube page.
News to us. All right, we have an email account. High five to us.
Check out our Google Plus page too, apparently. So all
It's a
this
thing.
is linked
It's
on
a
our
thing.
YouTube.
Yes.
Yep.
We'll link it up from Facebook and stuff as well. So
All right.
I'll put links on the webpage
Woohoo!
as well.
Woo! All right, guys.
Stuff and things.
Thanks for hanging around.
Have a good
Stay
night, guys.
classy, San
And-
Diego.
Whatever
No.
you do, don't jump out of a plane without a parachute.
Very sound advice.
Very sound.
Very, very sound.
Have a good night, guys.